Hey everybody, my name is Dewey Norwood. Have the honor of serving as a Senior Vice President in Wells Fargo's Government and Community Relations, based here in Charlotte. Well, the story of Dewey Norwood goes back to 1974. I was actually born in Jamaica, Queens, and lived there with my family until I was about 7, and then moved from New York to New Jersey. I actually lived in a town called Oakland, New Jersey. And then my family moved here in the late 80s to Charlotte. And so for last year of elementary school, as well as for middle school and for high school, I had an opportunity to attend school here in Charlotte. And the transition from kind of the northern states and cities to Charlotte was a challenge, to be pretty candid, early on. But I absolutely love Charlotte, and this is home for me now. I consider myself very blessed. My faith is a very, very big component of my life, and a portion of my faith is making sure that I'm reaching out to others that can benefit from the information that I have. And I think that's kind of like service, making sure we're paying it forward and finding ways to give back. And as a former student athlete, having an opportunity to talk about the balance of being, exceptional within your craft on the field, but then also making sure that those same skills that you build on the field are transitioning into what you do from a career standpoint. So very, very key components. So that's the reason I work with the organizations I work with. A lot of times when you talk with young folks today, you'll hear individuals say, well, hey, listen, you're the leaders of tomorrow. You're coming up. You're the next phase. Whenever I hear that, I cringe a little bit and I push back on it and say, you're not leaders tomorrow. You're leaders today. We don't need you to be leaders in the future. We need you to lead today. I think as senior leaders, if we want to call ourselves that, we need to make sure that we're listening, not just preaching and saying, hey, well, here's what I did, and that I follow these 5 steps, and boom, it's a done deal. I think a lot of times we need to listen to what the young folks, again, those young leaders today are saying, and make sure that we're keeping those things in mind. And then as we can, take those messages back to other influencers that can help to move the ball, as they say. When we think about the experiences today of our African American males, the challenges are amplified. The resources that are out there are magnified. There are more ways to kind of get in trouble, just to be pretty candid. And so I need to make sure that I'm raising and teaching my son and then his group of friends. And the hope is the information that I'm sharing with them are the same things that I got from my dad, George Norwood, or getting from my uncle, or getting from other cousins or other family members. So I want to take those messages and find ways to get those to our students. For me, success is getting up every time you knock down. You get hit in the gut, it's going to sting, it's going to hurt. Find a way to get up. A friend of yours gets challenged in a given area, you see them fall, success is going and helping them get back up as well. If there's one key to me around success, it's transparency. And that's being transparent with yourself. Know who you are, know your strengths, know your abilities, know some of the edges that still need a little bit of rounding. Be transparent. Hey, these are the things that I can add to the equation. These are the things that I'd like to be able to receive from the relationship here that you've built, again, with a mentor, with an employer, with someone in the community. Be transparent about those things and have great integrity. And if you're a man of integrity and you stand by your word and are diligent in the things that you're doing, at the end of the day, no matter how many times you get knocked down, no matter how many obstacles you face in life, you're always going to have the opportunity to get back up and dust yourself off and move forward.